Check back over at first, and Malave's going to get caught in a pickle. Throw to second in time. Yo 2. That one's hit hard into left field. And that one's going to go off the wall. Runner heads to second, and he's in there. And that'll be a leadoff double for the Owls. The 3-2 pitch inside, and it'll be ball 4, staying alive. The pitch. Runner goes, hit over to short, and it's going to get through. Carrera picks it up, fires to home. The throw not in time. Runner goes, throw to third, not going to be in time. 2-1 count, pitches, hit hard up the middle. Carrera picks it up, fires to second, not on target. Runner goes home. The throw not on target as well. 2 runs will score, and it's a 4-0 Owl lead. Pitch, that one is hit up, and it's going to get down. Runner goes home. He's going to score. Catley goes to second, and it's a 1-run double. Pitch, that one is hit over the first. Moser can't make the play. Runner comes home. Second runner running home into right field, and the runner will come home. It's 7-0. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Moser's down swinging. 2 count. Pitch, that one is hit over to third. Fielded cleanly and fired in time. 1 count. Pitch, that one's hit hard in the left field, and it's going to get down. Runner goes to second. Runners go. That one's hit through, and the runner's coming home. He will score. So Reyna comes home, and it's an 8-0 Owl lead. Zollner fires, runners go. That one's hit up in the middle. Carrera can't pick it up. Runner goes home, holds up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Floyd sets, delivers. That one's hit hard, gonna be knocked down by Floyd. Heads over to second, throw to first in time for the final out of the inning. 3-2 count. Pitch is in there, strike 3. 1-2 count, pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strike 3 is dropped and thrown to first for the final out of the inning. 3-1 count, pitch is hit into right center field and gonna get down. Q heads into first. That one is hit over to first. Play is made. It's a great play there by the first baseman. Pitch is hit into center right field, and the right fielder gets under it for the final out of the inning. 0-2 count. That one's hit up into the air. Shallow left field, and it's going to get down. Runner goes to third. Throw not going to be in time. So with 2 away, Keene's able to get runners on first and third. Runner goes. Throw to second. And runner's coming home. The tag is not in time. And Keene will get another run across. It's a 9-0 game. And Odenwalder is coming out to home plate. In a pickle, throw at home. And he was safe. Softball will play their other game of the doubleheader today against UMass Boston later. That one is chopped to third and thrown in time for the final out of the inning. And baseball will have another game right after this. So a 1-2-3 inning. That was so short I couldn't even get through all the games. 1-2 count. That one's hit over to first. First baseman able to get a glove on it, and he dives for the bag. 3-2 count. The pitch. In there. Strike 3. Fastball down the middle. runners on second and third. That one is chopped over to short, fielded cleanly, fired, and in time for the final out of the inning. So the Warriors strand runners on second and third. 1-2 count, pitch, hit hard up the middle and gonna get through for a base hit. 2-1, pitch. That one's hit hard into right field. That one's gonna get into the warning track. Chatfield running home. Throw to second, in time! And I don't think he was home before the out got laid home. Here. And that's a close call. 3-2 count. Pitch in there for strike three. I'm not sure I agree with the call. Pender surely doesn't. That one's chopped into right field. Diving play, and it's caught. Oh, now it's going to be dropped. Runner comes home, and that'll be the first run across in this game for the Warriors. And women's softball takes victory over UMass Boston as that one is hit right next to the pitcher. He comes out for it. He throws to first to get the final out of the inning. One away. That one's hit into left center field. And it's going to get through. Runner comes home. Throw to the plate. Not going to happen. As Denorcia scores, and it's a 9-2 game. 0-1 count. Pitch. That one is chopped to third. Fielded cleanly, fired for the final out of the game. So Keene State, after a dominant first three innings in which they scored 8 runs in total, getting 6 runs in the top of the second. We take a look at the replay for the final out of the inning. Fires the first and in time. But after a great 3 first innings, Keene rides it into a victory 9-2 here in game 1.
Good afternoon. Welcome to game number 2 between the Owls and the Warriors here at the Holowaty Family Field. I'm Brian Dossler on the call for this ball game. In game number 1, we saw Keene State take down the Warriors 9-2 with Shaughnessy as he comes to his set, waiting for his first pitch of the ball game. Here it is. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and it's going to be ball 1-0. Representing that run, grounded to third. This time handled by the third baseman across the diamond. In time from McHugh, and the inning is over. Well, the Warriors, they get 2 runners on, but cannot score. That one's a ground ball, got a charge on the glove, on the throw, not in time! Lucas Rogers able to beat out the throw. It's going to be a 2-1 pitch upcoming. Here it is. That one's ripped to right center field, and that's going to be trouble down for a base hit. Rogers easily scores from second base, and standing with an RBI double, Anthony DiGiacomo, and it's an early 1-0 lead for the Owls. There's a high fly ball right field. Moving back is the right fielder looking up. He makes the catch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Yakum with his first strikeout to end the second. Another senior night. That one's hit to left field. Jackson is going to be played in front of him. It'll be a leadoff single. That's shortstop. That one's over his head. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Finlay will easily score from third base. That's an RBI single for Evan Calley, and it's 2-0 Keene State. That one's ripped in over the head of the second baseman, Snow, and into the outfield for a base hit. So Mulvey comes through, and the Warriors, they cut the deficit in half. They trail 2-1. Grounded to short. Giacomo's there on to second in time for the shortcut in the middle, but his first goose egg since the first inning. That one's hit to center, drops down for a base hit. Comes to the set, excuse me. Here it is. Runners don't go, misses up high. So back-to-back walks allowed by Shaughnessy, and the bases are now loaded for the Owls. Time today, the sun really trying to break through here at Holowaty Family Field. That one's into right field. That will drop down for a base hit. This could score all 3. 1 runner's in. Here comes a second. They're going to wave home a third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not going to be made. It's going to be a bases clearing double. Derek Finlay out of the 9 spot breaks this game wide open. It's now 5-1 Keene State. Doesn't go 0-4. Runner goes from third base. It's going to be a tough play at short on the dive. They're going to throw home, or they're going to get him in time. Penders with the catch and the tag and the out. What a play to cut down Finlay, who was stealing on the pitch. As did Finlay. This one's a small chopper back to the pitcher on a first in time. And quickly it's 2 outs. Flied out to center field. Finlay moving over to his right. He's there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. Penders puts a drive into this one. Going back as the right fielder. It's up and it's out of here. Hank Penders with a 2-run blast. Perhaps what the Eastern offense needed to jumpstart itself. As the left-handed senior with his 6th home run of the season, his 30th RBIs of the year. Weak grounder, could be trouble. Chatfield Fields over to first in time. Nice play. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch on the outer half. Looked like a slider. Here's the 2-2. That one's hit to the left side. It's going to be over the head and into the outfield for a leadoff single. Owls. Eastern trying to make him pay. In there for a call, third strike. Here's the 1-2. Hit to right field. That drops down for a base hit. That will easily score a run. It gets all the way into the corner. Forte touches first on to second base, and it's an RBI double by Cameron Forte. More here in the 6th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In there for a call, third strike. A delayed reaction, but Glidden gets the job done. Martirano's first pitch. That one's ripped into left center field. That's going to be trouble. Now drop down for a base hit. Snow touches first. A wide turn at second. Ball that was just softly hit down the right field line. This one's hit to third, past the glove of the third baseman, and into the outfield. Forte couldn't get his glove down in time. Lead over at first. They step off, throw into second base. Now they're going to break home. The run's going to score, even if they get him out at second, which they do. So the Owls will steal a run, as coming home from third is Taliaferra. That plated them a run last inning. Strike 3 called outside part of the plate. Forte doesn't like the call. 1-0 from Fitzgerald. That one's ripped to left center field. That could be trouble, and it's going to touch down for a base hit. Finlay's been all over the Warriors here today. That's going to be his 2nd double of the afternoon, and it's a leadoff double in the top of the 9th. Here's the 0-2. That one's hit to left field. That will drop down for a base hit. Great hitting by Evan Cowley. Long turn at first base, as it's an RBI single by the senior catcher. 2-0 pitch. That one's ripped to left field. That will touch down for a base hit. Cowley will easily score from third. They're going to try to push Rogers home. He touches third. They're waving him in. Here's the throw. It's not going to be in time, as it's a 2-run possible clinching double by Lucas Rogers, and it's now 9-4 Keene State with the lead. Pardon, that was Taliaferra with the hit, as it was Rogers that scored from first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to send home the runner. Taliaferra. Throw is going to be cut off, and it's going to be a 10-4 lead for the Owls. In there for a call, third strike on the inner half. That one was right there. Swung on and missed. He got him. Keene State, they come into Willimantic and they beat up on the Warriors. They take game 1 9-2 and game 1 9-2 and game 2 9-4. As Eastern Connecticut, they've dropped 3 in a row for the first time this season. They are now 29-1, 7-4 in conference play. Well, Keene State, as I mentioned, they have a threshold on that second place spot. They're now 17-12, 9-2 in LEC play. And really was just, as I said, just dominating from pitching to hitting, base running.